Tonight marks the beginning of a divine shift in your life. The voice of the Lord is speaking with urgency. Do not ignore this moment. If you do, I will withhold what I had prepared to release. Within the next 24 hours, a powerful financial breakthrough is scheduled to enter your life. I have already documented this miracle in the book of heaven. You have pleaded with me in prayer. You've waited patiently through storms, and tonight, I declare your release. I am pouring out abundance, not just enough, but more than enough to eliminate debt and restore what was lost. I have placed your name under the seal of my favor. If you are ready to receive, affirm your faith by commenting, Amen. This opportunity is rare. This is your divine window. I am turning what was overlooked into something priceless. Where there was lack, there will now be abundance. A supernatural shift in wealth is about to reach you. But understand this, if you scroll past this word, if you take it lightly, you may shut the very gate that has just been divinely opened. That blessing will be redirected. I have assigned this wealth transfer to your life. I am releasing healing into your body and calm into your home. My beloved child, this night is sacred. Heaven is leaning in closer to you than ever before. The doors I once sealed with divine authority are now unlocking for your benefit. But I say this with gravity. If you ignore this calling, the blessing will pass to another who is listening. I speak now because the moment of miracle is not in the distant future. It is here and it is now. Let your response echo through heaven by writing Amen. I have heard your silent cries. I watched your trembling hands as you raised them in surrender. I counted the days you fasted, the nights you wept, the times you chose to trust me even when nothing made sense. You didn't walk away when everything seemed to fall apart. That is why I have chosen this very night to pour out my miracle. That is why your name is being covered in my favor. I do not slumber, I am not absent. I've seen your loyalty, your sacrifices, and your obedience. You have not gone unnoticed. Your name is engraved upon my hand, and tonight I am releasing the riches of heaven into your earthly situation. This divine shift will feel as both though everything changed overnight. If you believe this is for you, write 1111 in the comments. You've been burdened by poverty, anxiety, and discouragement, but I am destroying those chains at this very hour. I command the winds of increase to carry provision directly to your doorstep. You will no longer suffer delays. You will not carry the shame of insufficiency anymore. Financial angels have been dispatched on your behalf. I am wrapping divine protection around your finances, your business, your income streams. Don't look at your current condition. Don't measure the promise by what your eyes see. Measure it by who I am, the one who made water gush from a rock, who parted seas, who fed thousands. From scraps, I am still that God. I will not be stopped because of doubt. I never promised a life free of struggle, but I guaranteed victory through every battle. Tonight, your atmosphere is changing. I don't demand perfection. I ask only for your attention. Listen closely. Step forward in faith. I will flood your life with answers. I will rebuild what was broken. I will transform your scars into stories of glory. I will raise you from the valley to the mountaintop. Comment 22 if you're stepping into this promise. This is the divine moment that the enemy desperately tried to prevent. Satan has tried everything to confuse you, delay you, discourage you, but I have broken through his plan. You are mine. Not only are you seen, you are chosen. Not only are you protected, you are destined for abundance. In just 24 hours, the signs will begin to unfold. You'll feel peace where you once had fear. You'll see doors open that were once sealed shut. Money that was delayed will suddenly move. Long forgotten opportunities will return to life. This is not coincidence. This is my power, and it does not fail. Tell your heart to quiet itself. The storm is being silenced. Panic is being replaced with peace. The same hand that shaped the galaxies is now shaping your outcome. No demon, no person, no delay can override what I have now activated in your favor. You must believe even when nothing visible has changed. Your faith is the bridge that connects you to your miracle. Write 555 in the comments if you are ready to step across that bridge. I am not blessing you solely for your benefit. Others are connected to your obedience. Family, your children, even strangers who are watching from afar. What I'm doing for you tonight will ripple into their lives. You will be a signpost for my glory. When morning comes, you'll sense a shift. Not because the battle is over, but because my grace is sustaining you in the fight. My power is perfected in your weakness. My spirit rests on you. I am lifting you to new levels of honor. Take a moment to pause. Lift your hands and declare life over your future. Say aloud, God, I trust you. This message found you because heaven sent it. You didn't stumble on this by chance. This is your divine appointment. The blessing I have prepared will not miss you unless you walk away from this word in disobedience. This is your final alert. The door is open, but it won't stay open forever. If you step through now, your life will never be the same. I have given the order. I have authorized the miracle. I am watching your response. Comment 777 if you are ready to step into what has been hidden in the secret place for you. Houses, cars, vacations. The life you once only dreamed of is now inching into reality. But be aware, this revelation won't stay available for long. The knowledge you're about to encounter is powerful land. Those in control may not allow it to remain public. Time is not on your side. Check the link in the description and comments before it vanishes permanently. You must not underestimate what I can do in a single night. When I open a door, no one can close it. When I speak a yes over your life, no opposition can stand. I am the God of dramatic turnarounds, of instant debt erasure, of overflow that shatters limitation. The moment you are living in is not ordinary. Tonight has been marked in heaven. Your future is already drenched in blessing. I have called you by name, and I claim you as my own. You are not just fortunate, you are favored, not just seen, but chosen. Heaven has not been silent about your situation. It has been actively warring on your behalf. I have dispatched angels to surround you, and even now they are moving. You will soon witness the evidence of my power firsthand. Psalm 12:12, if you feel this word is covering your heart, comforting your spirit, and completing a divine cycle in your life. I am bringing perfection to the areas that concern you most, even the pieces you thought were permanently lost. What you gave up on, I have not. What you released in grief, I am now reviving. I am returning the years that were stolen, the opportunities eaten away by hardship. This isn't just another moment. It's a divine pivot. I've declared your name aloud in heaven. Victory has been assigned to you. The outcome has been written, and the script is filled with grace, kindness, and miracle after miracle. It's time to embrace what I have spoken. Don't just believe, step into it. You're not behind. You're right on schedule for what I've planned. My grace will carry you. my hand is steady. My design is unfolding in perfect order. I have seen every step you've taken. I've watched every quiet tear you've shed when no one else noticed. I've seen the dreams buried deep in your soul, and I've never turned away. Even when you thought no one was paying attention, I saw the burdens you carried and the silent battles you fought. You were never invisible to me. You were never alone. In the dark hours when you couldn't sleep because your heart was too heavy, I wrapped you in my presence. You didn't notice it then, but I placed a divine covering over your mind. I stood guard over your rest. I stationed angels around your home, beside your bed, and inside your heart. You are never without me, even in your loneliest hours. I was your closest friend. The yearning inside you for more, for purpose, for lasting peace was placed there by me. You weren't designed to simply endure the chaos of life. You were created to carry divine light into a dark world. That's why your heart feels so much. That's why pain touches you deeply. That's why you sometimes feel like you don't belong. It's because eternity was planted inside of you. You are not of this world. You are here to transform it. Do not be concerned when others misunderstand you. Some won't grasp the purpose I've placed within you. Some will dismiss your faith. Others may abandon you altogether. But the first, the Lord, your God, will never forsake you. I did not select you because you had it all together. I chose you because your heart was willing to say yes. Your weakness is the very space where my strength is made visible. That is enough. The trials you are enduring aren't designed to break you. They are refining you. Every delay, every door that didn't open, every not yet was orchestrated to shape something immovable inside you. I am building your character. I am deepening your foundation. I am drawing your trust to rest solely in me. You may not understand now, but soon you will see every struggle had a purpose. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. I am constructing something sacred behind the scenes, and soon what was hidden will be seen by all. And when it unfolds, it will be clear that it was my hand all along. No opinion can override my promise. No circumstance can cancel what I have decreed. I brought water from rocks. I carved a path through the sea. I specialize in doing the impossible. Doors that have been locked for years are about to swing wide open. Trust in my plan. Trust in my timing. Trust that I know exactly what I'm doing. I have never shown up late. I have never abandoned my own. When everything seems to fall apart, remember, it's not falling apart, it's falling into place. I've written the ending, and it is radiant with hope. The story I'm telling through your life will move hearts. It will restore faith. It will point others to me. Today's pain will become tomorrow's platform. What looks like loss is the raw material of your future testimony. You were never meant to carry this alone. That's why I invite you to lay it all down at my feet. Your anxiety, your shame, your regrets, give it all to me. Let me carry what was never yours to hold. Let me be your strength, your source, your protector. I'm not just healing your wounds. I'm using your story to bring healing to others. Every hardship you've survived, every scar you carry, will one day become a light for someone still walking through the darkness. Don't be ashamed of your story. Don't hide the road you've walked. I was present in every step. You are not random. You are not an accident. Before the earth was formed, I knew your name. In the secret place, I formed you. I gifted you with treasures still waiting to be discovered. You haven't even seen the full brilliance of what I've placed inside you. You will rise again, joy will return. Love will bloom again. What you thought was over is just beginning. My plans are overflowing with purpose. I am trading your ashes for beauty. The reason you survived what was meant to destroy you is not luck, it's divine. I preserved you for this moment. Even when you were ready to give up, something inside. You kept fighting. That something was me. That was my spirit carrying you forward. Now let me ask, can a 7-second habit really change a person's financial destiny overnight? A recently uncovered, CIA-funded scientific study has revealed something shocking. A 7-second brain ritual that's turning the lives of ordinary people around. This simple practice, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, has been proven to rewire the mind to draw in wealth. Like a magnet dot, lives are being transformed in ways once thought impossible. Debt is disappearing, dreams are manifesting. And yes, it's real, but this knowledge may not be available for long. Click the link before it's removed, before someone decides the public shouldn't see it. This is your moment. This is your invitation. The heavens are open. People who were once drowning in debt and despair are now stepping into the life they once thought was out of reach. Lavish homes, new vehicles, and dream vacations are no longer fantasies for them, they're reality. But understand this clearly. The knowledge that sparked this transformation won't remain accessible forever. The moment to act is now. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is erased from the internet for good. One day, you'll look back and realize exactly why certain doors had to close, why that relationship ended, why that opportunity fell through. What felt like rejection was actually divine protection. The roadblocks weren't punishment, they were redirection. What I've planned for you far surpasses what you lost. It is more meaningful, more valuable, and far more deeply rooted in purpose than anything that slipped through your hands. Do not rush ahead. Do not try to revive what I've already ended. When I close a door, it is because I've prepared a better one to open. Trust me. Sit in my presence. Know that even in silence, I'm working all things together for your good. I am not a forgetful God. I do not abandon what I have promised. Every word I've spoken over your life is alive. Not one will return empty. Not one blessing will be denied. You will enter spaces you once believed were out of your league. You will be welcomed at tables that once excluded you. Honor will find you in places where you were once invisible, and when it does, you'll know this wasn't by chance. This was my hand. This is my reward for your unwavering faith, your obedience, and your endurance through the storms. You are entering a fresh season 1 of release, restoration, and rapid acceleration. The things you waited years for will begin to unfold in a matter of days. What seemed completely impossible will now become your personal testimony. My favor is surrounding you in ways you've never experienced before. Confusion is clearing. You will receive confirmation and direction. Doors will open with ease, and you will know without question I've gone ahead of you, making the rough places smooth and the crooked paths straight. The fog is lifting. The wandering season is over. I am placing your feet on steady ground. I am positioning you exactly where you need to be. Every divine relationship, every resource, every strategic step is coming into place. You don't need to chase. You don't need to prove. You only need to believe. The seeds you sowed in anguish will bloom into joy. The prayers you whispered when no one heard will be answered in full view. I have seen it all. I have heard every word, and now I am responding in ways that will leave you speechless. Breathe deeply. Let the pressure go. Release the unrealistic timelines. You are not late. You are not behind. I'm not in a rush, but I'm never late. Trust my pace. Walk with me, not ahead of me. You're right where you're meant to be for what I've prepared. The delays were never rejections. They were moments of divine setup. I've been shaping your heart, realigning your environment, and setting the stage for what's coming next. If I had given you what you asked for when you wanted it, it might have broken or been stolen from you. But now, what I'm releasing will be secure. It will be protected by my hand and sustained by my grace. Do not be discouraged by silence. I speak in stillness. I move in ways that are invisible to the natural eye. While the world searches for spectacle and noise, I work like the wind unseen but undeniable. I am shifting hearts. I am moving circumstances behind the scenes, and I am lifting you into influence where my name will be glorified through your story. When others doubt your worth, I will affirm it. When others try to silence your voice, I will be your defender. You don't need to fight every battle. I, the Lord your God, will stand before you. I will silence accusers. I will dismantle every strategy formed against you. No weapon designed to destroy you will ever succeed. Not now, not in any season. Yes, I know the road has been hard. You faced exhaustion so deep, it made even one more step feel impossible. There were times you looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. But look again, you've changed. You're not the same. You are stronger, more discerning, more grounded. You have been through the fire, but you didn't burn. You were refined. You are now pure gold. And when you ask if the suffering had a purpose, know that the answer is yes. Every tear, every ache, every sleepless night carried divine intention. I used them to draw you closer. I used them to awaken the gifts lying dormant within. I used them to teach you that my presence is your true treasure. I am not just preparing a blessing for you, I am making you into a blessing. You will be the answer to someone else's prayer. Your testimony will breathe life into those gasping for hope. Don't be ashamed of your scars. They are sacred. They speak of survival, of redemption, of the depth of my love. No one can steal the anointing you carry. The oil that flows from your life was pressed out of pain. The glory that follows you came through surrender. People won't understand the price you've paid, but I do. I was there in every trial, in every wilderness season, in every delay. And I am here still. Don't look back with regret. Your past is not a prison, it was preparation. You learned endurance. You learned trust. You learned to stand. That foundation is unshakable now. You no longer walk in fear. You walk in the boldness of your calling. There is no judgment in my presence. I'm not holding your failures against you. I'm holding open the doors to your future. Lift your head. Walk boldly. I've cleared the path, and I'm walking it with you. Lift your head and square your shoulders. You are not made to shrink. You are royalty by design, chosen by purpose, and covered in grace. The weight you've been carrying isn't yours to hold forever. Release it. Let your heart grow light again. Let your thoughts find calm. Let the joy within your spirit be rekindled. I am restoring your laughter, the sound of healing. I am renewing your strength of fuel to keep moving forward. This is not your conclusion. This is the beginning of a sacred unfolding. You will rise, not just above the noise, but above the wounds, the judgment, and the fear. Because I have spoken over you, and when I speak, the matter is settled. What I choose to bless cannot be undone by anyone. What I choose to open, no one on earth can close. Now consider this. Why is a short, 7-second practice once hidden in classified CIA documents spreading so rapidly? A confidential method has recently emerged, capable of rewiring the brain to attract abundance effortlessly. Endorsed by neuroscience labs, this technique has transformed lives in record time, clearing debt, unlocking wealth, and enabling dream lifestyles. But the information is fragile. It may disappear at any moment. Click the link in the comments and description before it's removed permanently. Now, as I prepare you for the next chapter, release what no longer serves you. Bitterness, resentment, rage. These cannot come with you. They are too heavy for where I am taking you. I long to lift you higher, but your hands must be open to receive. Forgive not because they earned it, but because you deserve freedom. You are not the names they gave you. You are who I say you are, not damaged, not disqualified, not forgotten. You are being rebuilt from the inside out, stronger, wiser, whole, and perfectly positioned for the breakthrough I've designed with you in mind. Let the world talk. Let the skeptics doubt. Let the critics point fingers. Their opinions don't determine your destination. I do. I'm the one who called you, the one who empowers you, and the one who raises you up when others turn away. Pause for just a moment. Breathe deeply. If these words resonate in your spirit, don't let them slip by unnoticed. Leave a marker of your faith. Type, I believe, in the comments, not for my sake, but for your own. Let your words echo what your spirit already knows to be true. This is your declaration of agreement with the destiny I've already spoken over your life. Your silence has gone on long enough. Your story is not insignificant. Your presence is not small. Your voice has power. Your life carries weight in the spiritual realm. You were never designed to blend in. You were born to lead, to radiate, to carry light into dark places. Let this moment be a line in the sand, the one where you say, no more hiding, no more fear. Let this be the hour where purpose speaks louder than insecurity. Let this be where faith rises and doubt disappears. There is healing in your very presence. There is strength in your words. There is vision in your eyes. You are not empty, you are filled with my presence. And wherever my spirit dwells, darkness must yield. You are a carrier of purpose, a bearer of change, a vessel for my glory. Look up, the harvest is ready, the doors are open, and I am calling you not in your strength, but in mine, not by your might, but by my spirit. You are not unqualified. You are not alone. Everything you need has already been planted inside you. I will send what you lack. I will release what you need. I will anoint your dreams, breathe life into your plans, and surround you with favor. As you walk in obedience, you will watch barriers fall, doors open, and resources flow. You were born for this. You were formed for such a time as this. Every heartbeat of your existence is woven with purpose. I did not form you to merely survive the dice. I created you to rise above them, to build, to lead, and to shine. Stay focused. Keep your eyes on me. Don't get lost in comparison. Don't be distracted by the journeys of others. Your road is sacred. Your pace is right. You're not missing out, you're moving according to my plan. I will not let you miss what I have prepared for you, that deep longing in your chest, that aching for more. It's not weakness, it's divine. That yearning is your spirit responding to eternity. The world cannot fill the place in your soul that I designed for myself. No career, no praise, no possession can substitute my presence. That tug you feel even in moments of success, that's me calling you deeper. I was there when your heart was crushed. I saw you when the ones you trusted walked away without explanation. I heard your cries when no one else could. In those lonely hours, when it felt like no one saw the real pain behind your smile, I was holding you. I was gathering every tear, catching every breathless prayer, holding you safely in the arms of mercy. There's not a single detail of your life I've missed. From your first cry to your latest doubt, I have been present. I am not just aware of your story, I am writing it. And I do not write endings without redemption. I don't leave pages unfinished. What I author always ends in hope, in healing, in wholeness. When your thoughts are heavy and the world is loud, return to me. In my presence, you'll find quiet. In my embrace, your heart will be still again. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to have every answer. You just need to rest. Let me carry what's been too heavy. Let me hold what you were never meant to fix alone. No wound is beyond my healing. No mistake is too great for my mercy. Let me wash over you. Let compassion flood the cracks. You are not defective. You are not a failure. You are not a mistake. You are a divine masterpiece, still being shaped by the hands of grace. Even the pieces of yourself you struggle to accept, I can use them. I don't call the perfect. I call the willing. I take what the world dismisses and I breathe life into it. I turn weakness into wisdom. I turn surrender into power. You are more than enough because I am in you and I do not fail. Lift your head high and walk boldly. You are royalty. You've been handpicked by my divine grace, set apart for something far beyond the ordinary. This is not a coincidence. This is not a mistake. I've called you by name, and I perfect those I choose. Yes, I have chosen you. Even now, I'm making a way where there seemed to be none. Doors that were once locked tight are beginning to open. Relationships, connections, and circumstances that no longer serve your purpose are being gently removed, not out of punishment, but to make room for what is coming. I am replacing what was lost not in its former state, but transformed, refined, renewed, better aligned with your future and your growth. Don't be shaken when the familiar fades. Don't mourn what I've removed. Trust that I never take without giving more in return, more peace, deeper wisdom, clearer vision, greater purpose. Why is a simple 7-second ritual, once buried in CIA research, gaining worldwide attention? Because it's working radically. Neuroscientific studies confirm this technique is rewiring minds to attract abundance almost instantly. Debt is dissolving. Lives are changing, and long-lost dreams are coming alive again. But this tool won't stay available forever. Tap the link in the description or comments before it's wiped from the internet for good. And now, listen closely. I have not forgotten the dreams you buried deep within your heart. The ones you labeled too big, too far-fetched, or not for someone like me. I placed those dreams in you, not the world. And now, I am awakening them. They were never deadly waiting for the right season. That season has arrived. What you once watched wither away will now bloom again. Passion will return. Strength will surge. Where emptiness once lived, my presence is filling every space. You will witness restoration. Those who once overlooked you will see you rise. The very tables you were once denied access to. I'm preparing one specifically for you, not to shame others, but as a testament of my favor resting upon your life. You won't need to strive or beg. You won't need to hustle for what I've already declared as yours. Walk in obedience, and all that's been promised will meet you right where you are. Provision is being released. Divine connections are being orchestrated. Ideas are being anointed, and the strength you need to complete your assignment is on its way. I know some things took longer than you expected, but I wasn't denying you. I was developing you. While you wanted speed, I wanted sustainability. While you asked for breakthrough, I prepared you for longevity. I love you too much to give you a blessing you weren't yet ready to handle. But now you are ready. You've been refined. You've grown in wisdom. You've learned to discern my voice above the noise of others. This time, when the blessing arrives, you will carry it with humility. You'll protect it with wisdom. You'll multiply it with purpose. You will not be shaken because you have been built on solid ground. And we see every tear you held back, every prayer you whispered when no one was listening, every act of love you gave even while your own heart was breaking. That's the kind of heart that reflects mine. That's the kind of faith that moves mountains. My child, hear me. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not fear, not failure, not shame, not even your own doubts. My love is constant. It pursues you. It surrounds you. It lifts you even on your worst days. You don't have to prove anything to me. You are already enough. You don't have to chase my approval. You already have it. Rest now. Breathe deeply. Let me fill you again. Even now, miracles are unfolding behind the scenes. Angels are being assigned on your behalf. Healing is already underway. Favor is being unlocked. Though you may not see it yet, the winds are shifting. The tide is turning. A new dawn is breaking. You are closer than you realize. Closer than you've ever been. Do not give up now. I did not bring you this far to leave you here. I didn't carry you through the fire just so you could sit in the ashes. I'm calling you out into new territory, into higher ground. The waiting season is fading. A season of fulfillment is rising. What you've prayed for is not only possible, it's imminent. And when it comes, it will come suddenly, in a way that leaves no doubt I was always with you. Do not let fatigue steal your faith. I know you've waited a long time. I know the weight has been heavy and the silence has felt unbearable. But know this, my promises stand taller than your fear. My word speaks louder than your pain. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever the God who parted seas, who shut the mouths of lions, who walked through the fire with his people. I'm doing it again for you. Right now, when it feels like you're surrounded, you're actually surrounded by me. When you feel overwhelmed, I am lifting the burden. When the path ahead seems dark, I am shining a light on your next step. You weren't born to merely exist. You weren't created just to survive. You were made to thrive, to shine, to impact the world with the gifts I placed within you. That dream in your heart, it's not a distraction. It's a divine assignment. You're not late. You're not forgotten. You're not broken beyond repair. Your time is still coming, and when it comes, it will unfold swiftly and without warning. Be ready. Stay close. Keep your heart open. I am with you. I will not fail. I will finish what I started in you, and the world will see not because you shouted the loudest, but because my glory will shine through your life. This is how I work quietly behind the scenes. I move in realms unseen and then reveal the miraculous in plain sight. What you thought was simply pain was shaping you. What felt like suffering was building something deeper in you. The hardship, the loss, the sleepless nights, none of it was wasted. Every tear you cried watered the soil of your next season. Every delay served a divine purpose. Every disappointment prepared you for greater joy. You may not see it now, but I have been gathering every broken fragment of your heart, and I'm crafting something sacred from it, something that will not crumble under pressure, a foundation so firm that even the fiercest storm will not move it. What I am building through you is not only for today, it will echo through generations. This legacy you're carrying is eternal, rooted in something far greater than you can imagine. So, don't be afraid to believe again. Don't be afraid to dream again. I am not the author of broken promises. I am the God who restores what was lost, who brings beauty out of ashes, who revives what was declared dead. And right now, I am speaking life into those parts of your heart you thought would never come alive again. Why are people everywhere talking about a mysterious CIA ritual that's transforming lives in just 7 seconds? Because it's real and powerful. A simple 7-second mind shift, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is unlocking abundance and transforming financial realities for people just like you. Homes, vehicles, once unattainable, dreams all becoming reality, but access to this breakthrough may disappear soon. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments to uncover what others already have. Even as you hear this, I am aligning new people to cross your path, people who will pour into your spirit the way you've so often poured into others, people who will honor your presence, protect your peace, and see your worth without explanation. I am removing those who were never meant to go where you're going. I am replacing pretenders with purpose-filled companions, true covenant connections, divinely drawn, not sought after by human effort. You will no longer go unnoticed. You will no longer be misunderstood. I am revealing your value to the eyes that were prepared to see it. I am opening doors that no one can shut. The blessings coming your way are crafted just for you, custom fit, designed with your calling in mind. They are not meant for anyone else, and no one else can occupy what I have appointed for your life. You are not running out of time. I am restoring the years the enemy tried to consume. I am returning joy for every sorrow, double recompense for every disappointment. You will rejoice again. You will dance again. You will declare my faithfulness with a testimony you never imagined possible. Even if your heart feels weary, it still beats with purpose. Let that flicker of hope rise again. Let your soul remember who your God is. I have not gone silent. I have not turned away. I am in motion. I am doing something new, something holy. Lift your gaze from what wounded you. Loosen your grip from what betrayed you. Release what was never meant to stay. You don't have to drag yesterday's pain into tomorrow's promise. Let it fall away. Let me carry you through this transition. Let me reshape and restore you. Let me clothe you again in purpose, in grace, in royalty. You belong to me, not because of your performance, but because of your identity. You are mine. I have called you by name. You wear my favor like a crown. You walk in an authority that cannot be earned, is inherited. Heaven knows your name. Hell knows your strength. And the earth will be touched by your obedience. Stand firm, even when uncertainty tries to shake you. Even when fear tries to rattle your peace. I am your shelter. I am your safe place. I am your song in the night. When the world around you unravels, I remain your constant. Speak what I've spoken over you. Use your voice to create an atmosphere of faith. Speak peace over your home. Speak destiny over your children. Speak abundance over your future. Your words, when aligned with mine, have the power to shift the atmosphere. Release your expectations of timing. My timing is flawless. I know when to release what you've been praying for. My delay is not rejection, it's refinement. I don't give prematurely. I prepare completely. And when my preparation is complete, my glory will be undeniable. Be still, child. Still your racing thoughts. Quiet your anxious heart. And know I am God. I will be exalted in your breakthrough. I will be glorified in your restoration. I will be magnified in your story. The same God who spoke creation into being is perfecting every detail of your life. You don't have to fight for my attention. You have it already. I am watching. I am working. I am aligning what's needed for your good. Walk with me. Don't run ahead and don't fall behind. Stay close to my whisper. Anchor yourself in my word. There are moments ahead that will move you to tears, not from sorrow, but from overwhelming gratitude. You will enter spaces you once only saw. In dreams, you will access blessings that once felt unreachable. And when it happens, and it will happen, look back and remember, I was with you through it all. In the silence, in the wilderness, in the breaking, I never left. I never stopped moving on your behalf. Every word I've spoken over your life is secure. No mistake, no delay, no rejection can reverse what I've declared. My promises are sealed in eternity. When I breathe life over your future, it rearranges what seems impossible. I've gone before you. The path that looks uncertain is one I've already walked. Where you see barriers, I've placed provision. Where you feel overwhelmed, I've dispatched strength. Where you sense weakness, I've assigned angels. Don't let the present moment define your entire journey. Trust me with the unseen. You're not in this wilderness because I've forgotten you. You're here because I'm shaping something eternal within you. In the quiet places, I am teaching you to hear me. In the stillness, I am forming you for impact. While others may not see it, I am establishing roots that will anchor your destiny. And when the time comes, because it will come, the fruit of your faith will be undeniable, unshakable, and unforgettable. You won't need to argue your worth or convince anyone of your value. Fruit will speak louder than words ever could. The evidence of what I've planted in you will manifest for all to see. You don't need to live in fear of what's ahead. I'm already there. I live outside of time, beyond what you can see. I've already walked through every chapter of your story. I see the ending while you're just beginning. I'm not anxious about what's to come because I hold the future in my hands. I don't operate by guesswork. I crafted your journey with intention, with purpose, with love. Every setback, every detour, every hard season, it's all part of a divine design. You don't have to bear the pressure of figuring it all out. You don't need a map for every step. Just walk with mime, moment by moment, step by step, breath by breath. I will nourish you daily. I will be your calm in the chaos, your strength in the quiet, your anchor in the storm. There's something sacred in your endurance. I've watched you push through when quitting felt easier. I saw the nights you cried out when no one else was listening. I heard the prayers that never made it past your lips, and I caught every silent tear. They didn't disappear into nothing. They reached me. They moved my heart. And now something incredible is shifting. A once hidden Technica 7-second ritual quietly used in CIA-level programs, is making headlines. Verified by neuroscience labs, this small brainwave technique is helping everyday people step into wealth, eliminate debt, and transform their lives. Dream homes, cars, global adventures. What once felt impossible is unfolding, but this powerful tool may not stay public for long. Click the link in the description or comments before it's removed forever. You are not just another person in a crowd. You are seen. You are known deeply. You are treasured. You matter. And I have been so proud of the way you've remained steadfast even when the world gave you every reason to give up. The season that is arriving isn't marked by more pressure. It is marked by deep and unshakable peace. The striving is over. The grace is increasing. The weight you've carried, lay it down now. You were never meant to bear it alone. Bring me your pain. Bring me your exhaustion. Bring me your fears. Let me hold them, and in return, I'll place peace into your soul. Not peace that depends on circumstances, but a supernatural calm that lives within you because I live within you. And when I dwell inside you, no storm can unroot you. You are no longer surviving. You are being equipped, trained, empowered. Every struggle has served a purpose. Every delay has refined your faith. Every heartache has deepened your trust. You are not who you used to be. You've changed. You've grown. You've been transformed. Others may only see what you've lost, but I see what you've gained. Compassion born from pain. Strength shaped by fire. Wisdom carved from adversity. These are the treasures of your soul riches. No one can steal. Prepare not for more heartbreak, but for breakthrough. Prepare your heart to receive what once felt out of reach. Prepare your hands to carry abundance that overflows. I am releasing resources. I'm expanding your influence. I'm multiplying what once seemed small. My pace may feel slow to you, but my timing is always perfect. Never rushed, never late. I am bringing you into divine alignment with purpose, with people, with peace. What once confused you will become clear. What once stalled will now move quickly. A shift is occurring in the spiritual realm. Chains that held you captive are snapping. Cycles that repeated for generations are ending. Blessings tied to your name, blessings meant for your lineage are being released now. Not only for you, but for your children and your children's children. This is generational restoration. I am healing what was broken in your bloodline. I am redeeming stories, rewriting legacies, and using you as the bridge between the past and the promise. The breakthroughs your ancestors prayed for are coming to life through you. You are the living answer to prayers whispered in desperation. Decades ago, you are walking in grace sown through generations of sacrifice. Pause now. Breathe in the fullness of my presence. Let your soul exhale. You don't need to chase after me. I'm already here in every quiet moment, every loud room, every valley, every mountain. I've never left. I never will. My love surrounds you. My truth guides you. My presence anchors you. Let that be enough. Stand in it. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not abandoned. You are covered by my promise and wrapped in my favor. The plans I've spoken over your life cannot be undone. Not by delays, not by rejection, not by failure, not even by your own doubts. My word is final. My word is eternal. And I always complete what I begin. Stay close. Keep your eyes on me. Stay rooted in truth. Ahead lies joy that will bring tears not from sorrow, but from overwhelming gratitude. You will enter spaces you only dreamed about. You will cross thresholds you thought were locked forever. You will receive blessings that once seemed too distant to touch. And when that moment comes, and it will remember this, I was with you the entire time. Through the silence, through the pruning, through every unseen battle, I walked beside you. I held you when no one else could. Every promise I've spoken still stands, and it cannot be revoked. Not by the enemy, not by circumstances, not by time. I've already gone ahead of you. I've paved the way. Where you see limitations, I've planted opportunity. Where you feel lack, I've stored abundance. Where you feel inadequate, I've assigned heavenly help. Don't let what you see steal the truth of what I've spoken. You're not in the wilderness because you're failing. You're in it because I'm forming something within you that will last. Deep roots, solid faith, unshakable trust. You are not being buried, you're being planted. And soon, the fruit of that hidden season will be undeniable. It will speak for you. It will declare my glory through your life. Get ready to walk through new doors. I've aligned the right people, those who will love you genuinely, honor you deeply, and see you clearly. No longer will you give your heart to those who cannot hold its value. No longer will you fight to be seen, to be heard, to be loved. I'm releasing divine connections, true, pure, spirit-led relationships that bring life and peace. You are not meant to beg for what I've already given freely. You don't have to convince others of your worth. I've already established it. I've already chosen you. I've already declared your identity, and no voice can override it. You are mine. You are loved. You are chosen. You've looked at yourself and wondered why you weren't enough to make others stay. But the truth is, it was never about your lack. It was about my protection. I removed what didn't fit the future I'm building. Rejection was my redirection. Loss was my leading. Now, lift your head. Step forward boldly. The next chapter is beginning. The doors ahead are wide open. This time, you're stepping into a new season, but you're not walking into it the same way you walked into the last. You carry wisdom now. You've been shaped by experience, molded through pain, strengthened through patience. You don't chase what once distracted you. You don't settle for what lacks peace. You've come to know the difference between something that looks good and something that's truly from me. You've learned that what I bring doesn't come with confusion, but with calm. And what's ahead carries that calm peace like a river, favor like a downpour, stability like an anchor, restoration like the morning sun after a long night. I saw what broke you. I witnessed the heartbreak, the lonely moments, the silent tears, the ache that words couldn't touch. I was right there when they walked away. I stood with you when loss wrapped itself around your soul. I was close when disappointment tried to take your hope. And even when it felt like joy had vanished forever, I was gently, patiently breathing new life into you, joy that isn't tied to circumstances, but to freedom. And soon you will smile again, not because everything is perfect, but because your spirit has been set free. There's a reason so many are talking about a 7-second brain method that's reshaping lives. According to a newly exposed CIA report, a short brain activation routine is helping everyday people erase debt and attract remarkable wealth. For neuroscience research teams now confirm this at-home method is causing real financial breakthroughs, stress into abundance, and dreams into daily life. Homes, vehicles, vacations, what once seemed impossible is now tangible. But this information may vanish soon. Before it's gone, Click the link in the description or comments to see why so. Many are claiming this secret changed everything. I'm not just healing your wounds. I am restoring your identity. I'm removing the false labels the world stuck to you: shame, fear, unworthiness. I am dressing you in dignity and purpose. I'm rebuilding your confidence, not based on what you can do alone, but on what I am doing through you. Your story will not end in defeat. I will not let your name be reduced to failure. I have etched your name into the palm of my hand, and when the moment is right, I will lift you higher than you thought possible. Those who once doubted you will see the glow of my presence on your life. Remember, your purpose isn't controlled by people, it is held in my hands. And I never drop what I hold. I will sustain you. I will settle you. I will provide. The winds may rise. The storms may roar. But you will not go under, because I am in your boat. Even when your faith feels small, I remain faithful. I am not intimidated by your fears. I'm drawn to your surrender. Each time you whisper, "Lord, I still trust you," heaven responds. Chains fall, miracles move, angels take flight. Let your heart breathe. Even if the path ahead looks hazy, rest in knowing I am not confused. I am not panicking. I am seated in authority, watching over every detail of your life with precision. I never miss a moment. I never overlook a need. I am pouring out fresh oil over you, no renewed strength, fresh vision, ideas you haven't even imagined. What was once drained will be replenished. You won't wake up feeling defeated anymore. You will rise with divine clarity, quiet strength, and steady purpose, because my spirit doesn't tyrant. I live in you. This isn't where your story ends. This is the unexpected turning point, the divine shift. What looked like ruin is revealing restoration. What seemed like a final chapter of failure is opening the gateway to legacy. I'm not finished writing your story. The next lines are filled with wonder, beauty, and glory. Don't let discouragement steal your hope. Even if the last season was marked by confusion, loss, or exhaustion, don't stop hoping. Your faith, even in small doses, has power. Every seed of belief is being watered. You will see the harvest. You will taste my goodness. You will tell the story of mercy that carried you through. When the world is quiet and your thoughts feel loud, come to me. When you're tired of trying to hold everything together, I'll be your rest. I'll be your calm voice in the chaos. I'll never shame you for feeling weak. I will love you back to life. You are not shaped by your mistakes. You are shaped by what I've planted within you. And what's inside you is stronger than what tried to break you. Greater is the one within you than anything coming against. You're not falling apart. You are a warrior covered in grace. You've been carrying so much for others, praying, standing, lifting, interceding. I see how deeply you've loved, how heavily you've carried what wasn't even yours to fix. But now I'm lifting that weight. You were never meant to carry it all. You're not there, Savior, I am. Your call is to love, not to rescue. Let me step in now. Let me take the lead. Let me teach you what true peace feels like. Rest isn't a sign of weakness, it's an act of trust. And when you let go, you give me room to work. My promises are not on a timer. They don't expire. If I said I would do it, I will. Time doesn't dilute my plans. Your age doesn't disqualify you. Your past doesn't cancel your future. I move beyond your limitations, and I work through grace. Right now, Your name is being brought up in places you haven't even stepped into. Your gifts are being seen by people you don't even know. I'm arranging divine alignments, relationships, doors, and moments that serve your calling. Stay in position, remain humble, keep your heart open. The change you've prayed for has already begun. What once felt impossible is about to feel effortless, not because you've gotten stronger, but because I've already started clearing the way. The obstacles you once cried over are dissolving under my authority, not by your might, but by my spirit. You will move through barriers that once seemed impenetrable. Your atmosphere is shifting. Dry places are being refreshed. Hard soil is becoming fertile again. Where you once planted in sorrow, you will soon reap in joy. Your tears were never wasted. They were prayers I understood, even when words failed. The love you gave without applause, the kindness you offered in secret, the burdens you carried when no one noticed, I saw it all. And I've recorded every act of faith. Now I am responding with open reward. You are not weak for caring deeply. You are not broken because you feel pain. That sensitivity is sacred. I designed it. Your empathy is part of your anointing. It gives you the ability to reach the hurting in ways others cannot. Your tender heart is not a flaw. It is a vessel through which my love flows freely. In the name of Jesus, Amen.